What if I told you there's a hidden superpower that can help you navigate the chaos, make smarter decisions, and even predict the future? I know. I know. For many of us, the word history brings back memories of dusty textbooks, memorizing dates, and trying to stay awake in class. History isn't just a collection of old stories about dead people. It's the ultimate cheat sheet for the game of life. Think about it. Every challenge you face, every decision you make, every societal issue we grapple with today, someone, somewhere, has faced something similar before. By studying their successes and, more importantly, their failures, we can gain a massive advantage. Let's break this down. First, history gives us context. Why are certain countries rivals? Why do some cultural traditions exist? Why are our political systems structured the way they are? Without history, the world can seem like a confusing, random mess. But when you understand the why behind the what, everything starts to click into place. You start seeing the invisible threads that connect events across time. This context is crucial for making sense of the news, understanding different cultures, and being an informed, engaged citizen of the world. Second, history is a masterclass in human nature. People in the past weren't that different from us. They loved, they feared, they dreamed, they made terrible mistakes, and they achieved incredible things. By reading their stories, we see the full spectrum of human potential and human folly. We can learn about leadership from figures like Abraham Lincoln or Nelson Mandela. The saying history repeats itself is a bit of a cliche, but there's a lot of truth to it. While the specific details change, we're dealing with social media instead of carrier pigeons, the underlying human behaviors and societal dynamics often follow predictable cycles. Think about economic bubbles. From the Dutch tulip mania in the 1600s to the dot-com bubble of the late 90s and the 2008 financial crisis, the patterns of speculation, mass hysteria, and the inevitable crash are strikingly similar. Someone who has studied these past events is far better equipped to spot the warning signs in the present. They can protect their finances, make smarter investments, and avoid getting swept up in the mania. This applies to so much more than just finance. It applies to political movements, social change, and even technological revolutions. The introduction of the printing press in the 15th century, for example, completely upended society. It democratized information, challenged established authorities, and fueled massive social and religious change. Sound familiar? We're living through a similar revolution right now with the internet and artificial intelligence. By studying the impact of the printing press, we can better anticipate the opportunities and challenges of our own technological era. We can ask the right questions about misinformation, the future of work, and the very nature of knowledge itself. History gives us a framework for understanding and navigating these massive shifts, rather than just being tossed around by them. Knowledge of the past also empowers us to be better innovators in problems. You might think innovation is all about creating something brand new, completely out of thin air, but that's rarely how it works. Most breakthroughs happen when someone connects existing ideas in a new way, or builds upon the work of those who came before. Steve Jobs famously said, "Creativity is just connecting things." To connect things, you need a rich library of things in your mind to draw from. History provides that library. Let's say you're an entrepreneur trying to build a new community platform. You could study the rise of ancient Athens and the Roman Forum to understand how people have gathered and exchanged ideas for centuries. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're taking a timeless concept and adapting it for the modern world. The past isn't a dead weight holding us back. It's a launch pad for future progress. When you read about the struggles people have overcome, plagues, wars, injustices, can put your own challenges into perspective. It can give you a profound sense of resilience and hope. You realize that humanity has been through tough times before and has always found a way to endure, to rebuild, and to create a better future. It also connects us to something bigger than ourselves. Learning about your own family history, the history of your community, or the history of a cause you care about, creates a powerful sense of identity and belonging. It shows you that you are part of a long chain, a story that began long before you were born and will continue long after you're gone. This connection can be a deep source of meaning and purpose in life. So, how do you start tapping into this superpower? It doesn't mean you have to go get a PhD in history. It's about cultivating curiosity. Start with a topic that genuinely interests you. Is it ancient Rome? The space race, the history of music, the life of a particular artist or inventor? Whatever it is, dive in. Watch documentaries, listen to podcasts. There are thousands of amazing history podcasts out there. Read books, not just textbooks, but engaging narrative histories written by passionate storytellers. You can even start small. Next time you're walking through your town, look at the old buildings. Every place has a history. Every object has a story. By embracing the past, we are not dwelling on it. We are arming ourselves for the present. We are learning from the triumphs and tragedies of millions who came before us, so we can make our own lives and our world a little bit better. Knowledge of the past is not just trivia. It is the most practical, powerful tool we have for shaping a better future. It's a superpower available to every single one of us. All you have to do is choose to use it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell so you don't miss our next video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What piece of history has had the biggest impact on you? See you next time.